I'm TCP, or known as the console player, and I'm doing a review on the PlayStation 1. Don't laugh at the moment just because, well, it's got stickers on it. I put the stickers on it when I was like 8 years old. I can't help that. So I'm actually going to tell you what I think about the console and how it's been pretty good console for over the years. Wow, it started off the PlayStation series, didn't it? Now, what have we got now? The PlayStation 3. So obviously it did well for itself back then. So let's just have a look at what the console itself. If you have a look, it's very, very unique. I can't really say much except it's like really big for a console. This is one of the biggest consoles I've seen. And again, it's one of those disc things. Some consoles have discs, some have different. And you saw the N64 was released near enough the time this was released, and that used some kind of like game cartridge things. So yeah, and it's kept the look, I say, for which is pretty good of that for that generations. PlayStation 2 looks similar to this, and so the PlayStation 3 looks similar to the PlayStation 2, and you know. There's only one thing I have a problem with this console, and that is there's this little thing that on the back that says, if I just that says, if I can get have a look at it, there, parallel or whatever thing, and I don't know what the hell it's meant to do. I try to open it and it won't open. So what the hell is inside of there? I tried all my might and I just can't. Look. It's impossible. It just can't do it. It's one of the most impossible. It's like Mission Impossible. Trying to do it and you failed miserably. So let's have a look at the cables. If I can get this cable out. The cable, once again, is pretty simple. Again, it's got one of these things. The PlayStation 2 has one of these. The 2-socket thing. And it has a plug. It's magical, isn't it? Then again, most consoles do need a plug. For the power. But one question is, why did they have to pick grey to be the official colour of the PlayStation 2? I mean, God. So I play the PlayStation 2 so much, it's in my mind constantly. Why is it grey? What a lovely colour to have your console, grey. Freaking, oh, let's go around having a grey console, depressing colour. It's the colour of freaking thunderclouds. It's depressing. You walk around town and you get thunder, and you're like, oh my god, look at those clouds, it reminds me of the PlayStation 1.
Like the SNES.
Yes, the SNES as well. It's there, but that's the SNES is lighter grey. This is kind of like depressing grey. Then again, why the hell does the freaking power cable have to be dark grey? Does it matter what colour these are? Look at it, it's dark grey, light grey, dark grey, light grey. Why can't it be the same colour? Unfortunately, I don't have the actual thing because I lost it, so I've got my PlayStation 2 thing. What you call it? AV, multi-output or whatever thing. I have to have my PlayStation 2 one because I've lost my PlayStation 1 one. At least that one is actually decent because I remember I had a thing attached to it. Because on your TV, if you have a TV that is, there's only one little slot where you can put in, and that's normally the thing in. And that's normally where you put the cable for watching TV. So, how the hell are you meant to have the console plugged in constantly and have that plugged in at the same time? The PS2 had a little thing on it which allowed you to plug it in and it had a switch, meaning AV or TV or whatever. But, unfortunately, then again, the N64 had the same thing. But, then again, the N64 didn't have that on it. So the N64 was in a down for that one. Let's have a look at the controller. Again, the controller. Throughout the whole history of the PlayStation series, the controller hasn't changed friggin' once. It's kept the same design for over 10 years or so. Or under that. I don't know how long the PS1's been released for. I can't remember. But look, it's grey again. Ooh, lovely. Let's play a grey controller. And look, what does this remind you of? It's a freaking PlayStation 2 controller painted grey. Well, the PlayStation 2 controller was practically this controller painted black. How emo-ish. Yes. And you look at the PlayStation 3 controller. It's the same, just it doesn't have a cable. And it has much weirder things at the back. Instead, it still has all the same buttons. Look at the Xbox. The Xbox changed its controller constantly. Then again, so did the Wii. well, Nintendo series that is. The Nintendo series all had different consoles that had nothing to do with the last console that was released. N64 has nothing to do with the GameCube. The GameCube has nothing to do with the Wii, so except that you can actually play GameCube games on the Wii, which they actually only added as an extra feature. So, yeah. So that's really all I can say about the actual console itself. And another thing is, the memory card hasn't changed either. The memory card's the freaking same. It's the same as the PlayStation 2. It's practically the same. See, it's simple, isn't it? It's very simple. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna try and show you a bit of gameplay here of what the console can produce with graphic-wise. So, I'll be right back.